Merry Christmas, everyone, and it's time for our one-on-one sports debate Christmas special. And from one-on-one sports debate, we'd like to say Merry Christmas to our friends, our family, and John.
Oh, I don't count as a friend here?
I mean, you're my competitor. It's a business relationship for the show.
That's fair enough.
So we're going to be doing a few different things today. We're going to have something with Santa. We're going to have something with It's a Wonderful Life. And Jonathan is going to be doing his top 5 Christmas movies, revealing his top 5, and that's why he's wearing the sweater today. Christmas Story easily makes the top 5 Christmas movies, so that's why he's rocking that Christmas sweater today.
Lights up.
And
too.
would you like to talk about what we're doing last?
The last thing that we'll be doing today is a bad joke telling. If you guys remember back in July where we had a bad joke telling competition to celebrate my birthday, we will be doing that again today, except this time all jokes are Christmas themed and the jokes are probably better than this time. But as for now, we at One-on-One Sports Debate are sports fans, and we always want our team to do better. So we thought, what if sports fans asked Santa for Christmas presents this year?
So what do you want for Christmas?
Well, since you couldn't manage to come to my house since my Phil Jackson toy broke a couple years ago, I appreciate you giving me the LeBron toy that I wanted, but this year I'm looking for that toy that's on Christmas list of all teams, Anthony Davis.
Well, Santa, now that Urban Meyer is finally gone, can we, the Michigan Wolverines, finally beat Ohio State? I mean, can Jim Harbaugh finally do his job?
Santa, I appreciate you getting me the bowl game this year, but next year, do you think we can do better than the Cheez-It Bowl?
You should be thankful they got a bowl at all. Next year you'll get the Coal Bowl.
Okay, I'm just asking for a better bowl. I mean, I didn't ask for the Cheez-It Bowl last year.
What about the Bad Boy Mowers Gasparilla Bowl?
What do you even... I can't even anymore.
So what do you want for Christmas?
I just want to be invited to the World Cup. I mean, my cousin Iceland over there, who's 25 times smaller than me, got invited, and I didn't.
But frankly, you're not very good. So what do you want for Christmas?
I don't want anything this year. I just want to get rid of Jason Garrett pretty much because, he hasn't done his job and we don't win the NFC. I mean, this year I'm hoping we can get it done, but if he doesn't, can we get rid of Jason Garrett, please?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Santa, can I just get the respect I deserve?
But I've already given you the New Year's Six Bowl 2 years in a row.
But I can play with the big boys now. I can beat them.
How do you know that? You only play against 5-year-olds.
Really, all I want this year is a home. I mean, Oakland don't want me, and then we're supposed to go to Las Vegas soon, but then we can't get the details worked out. I just want a home this Christmas.
Well, what could you possibly want for Christmas this year? I've already given you so much.
I just want a senior day, a real senior day, with more than one person, and not about Grayson Allen.
Well, you can't tell who I am because I'm not wearing my colors because I'm too embarrassed of my team, but I'm the UVA Cavaliers fan. All I want this year is for my team not to completely blow it in March.
Even I can't grant that wish. Keep that bag on.
Oh.
Time for It's a Wonderful Show, starring Hanley.
Alright, let's see the comments from our last show. Here we go. Great job, Jonathan and Christian. Wait, what about me? I never get any credit. I wish I'd never been part of the show.
Wish you never been part of the show, you say?
Yeah.
Well, I'm your guardian angel, Clancy. You wish you never been part of the show? I'll make that wish come true.
Wait, why are they filming without me?
You wished you'd never been part of the show, so this is the life where you were never part of One-on-One and they just did it all by their own.
Today we're going to be talking about the Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers debate.
So the reason that Tom Brady is better than Aaron Rodgers, everybody, is because he has won 5 Super Bowls. Also, you cannot compare yet Aaron Rodgers to Tom Brady. Has Tom Brady gone through the decline? Excuse me. Tom Brady has gone through the decline of his career. Aaron Rodgers has not. Aaron Rodgers is in his 30s. Tom Brady's in his 40s. Aaron Rodgers is his prime right now. You can't
Aaron
compare.
Rodgers is the highest passer rating in NFL history.
That's one
If-
stat.
no,
That's
if you
one
wanna go-
irrelevant stat.
The passer rating says the most important stat
Oh,
in
come on.
passer
It's
rating
so
history.
not. It's so not.
Because if he was on the Patriots, he would have won 6 Super Bowls.
He's so
eventually.
not it. Tom Brady's had nobody on his team to help him. Gronk has not been his usual self.
You know, this is just
Bill
a
Belichick's not
man.
in
This is just.
They want to go?
Let's go.
Let's go! Hey! 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 Ah! How come? You want to fight?
Hey, let's go.
Wait, why are they wrestling?
You were never there to stop them when they argue about that, so since they get angry all the time, they just decided to make it a fist fight.
Alright, now that fight's over, I guess it's time for the next topic.
Wait,
Okay.
wait! I want to be part of the show again, please.
Christian's little brother? Who are you again?
Hanley, what?
You just always went upstairs whenever we filmed this and fight. You were never part of the show. What are you talking about?
Clancy, I want to be part of the show again. I want to be part of the show again. I want to be part of the show
Hey,
again.
Henley, wake up. We gotta film.
What?
We gotta film.
But Clancy said that I wasn't on the show.
Here's Clancy. What kind of a nerd to have a name like that?
Thanks, Clancy. Look, Christian. Every time a bell rings, the angel gets its wings.
That's kind of dumb. So Jonathan is a big fan of Christmas movie here. So what we decided to do is he's gonna do his top 5 Christmas movies, and I'm gonna question him because I'm not sure the list is gonna be very good, but maybe he'll prove me wrong.
Okay. To start off the list at number 5, we have The Santa Claus, ending with E, starring Tim Allen. If you haven't seen it, it's a movie where he's kind of a workaholic, a divorced father with his son who believes in Santa Claus and loves Santa Claus, and he's spending Christmas Eve with his father. And while Santa is on the roof that night, Tim Allen goes out, he scares Santa Claus. Santa Claus actually falls and dies. It's a little tragic. But then Tim Allen takes the suit and he reads the clause ending with E, like a contract, and he agrees to become the new Santa Claus. And there's 3 movies.
Don't ruin
that
the
come-
movie. Don't ruin the
Oh,
movie.
I'm sorry. Okay, moving on. Number 4 is Home Alone. You have seen that one?
I've seen Home Alone, yeah.
It's a movie where a kid is left home alone from his parents on vacation, and he needs to fight back against the burglars who are invading his house. It's a pretty cool movie. It's a Macaulay Culkin, but he's pretty much the main character, and it's pretty much a movie all about him.
I personally like Home Alone 2 better than Home Alone.
Oh.
Do you like Home Alone better?
The Home Alone original is much better.
I like Home Alone 2. I think because he
I
has
like
to fight
seeing- I
two
like
different.
seeing him in his house.
He gets to escape 2 different, the hotel people and.
I see what you.
I know there's a lot of plays off of the first
Well,
one.
he did have to escape the grocery store checkout lady, almost
Sure.
questioning him. And the only problem I have with this movie is why wouldn't he just call the police? Why wouldn't he just call the
Well,
police?
because that's. Well, I mean,
If
that's
I'm decorating my tree and I see somebody come right up beside my window and stare at me while I'm decorating my tree, I'm going to
yeah,
call
I see
the
your
cops.
point, but it wouldn't be. I mean, that wouldn't really be a very fun
Exactly.
movie to watch.
Number 3, I have Elf.
Ooh.
Elf, starring Will Ferrell. He was a normal human being. He was adopted by Santa Claus, and he lived with the elves for a long time. He finds out that his father is on the naughty list, so he goes to New York to help save his father. There's just so many fun quotes in that movie that you can make so many T-shirts about, and it's just a great movie.
I'll beg to differ, but we'll get into that later.
Number 2, I have It's a Wonderful Life.
I don't know why that's not number 1, but okay.
Well, I mean, I think you can see by the sweater I'm wearing what my number 1's going to be. It's a Wonderful Life is about a man named George Bailey, and he gets married and he lives a great life, but a lot of things happen where he's eventually going to, I think it was lose his job and go bankrupt with his family, and everything in his life is just going terribly, and it was especially not fun since he is such a good guy in that movie, and he eventually wishes that he wasn't ever born, and a guardian angel comes in and helps him out. I won't spoil it if you haven't seen it because it's a great movie, but
it was so good that we did another one of our.
Yeah, we even spoofed with Hanley about it.
Yeah.
And topping my list at number 1 is A Christmas Story. A lot of people haven't seen this one, but it's kind of been under the radar. It's not shown on national TV a lot, except for on Christmas Day. It's just so original that it's great because it's about a 9-year-old, I don't know, he's probably like 8 or 9 years old, and he wants this BB gun for Christmas so badly. And every single time he tells anybody he wants a BB gun, they deliver the classic line, "You'll shoot your eye out, kid." And it's all about his quest in order to get this BB gun. He even asks Santa, who turns out to be like this weird, creepy mall Santa. He tries to persuade his teacher. There's so many good things that happen in this movie. And then there's, of course, the leg lamp, where his father wins a major award. It's the Fragile leg lamp. Only true fans will get that joke I just made. But there's just so many funny things in that movie. I even watched it yesterday after school with my sister, and even after knowing every single thing that was going to happen, I still found myself dying laughing because of the great comedy in A Christmas Story.
So
now it's time for you to complain about my list, I guess.
Well, I like The Christmas Story, but I still got to go with Wonderful Life over that. It's just, how can it's impacted so many people, and I think it definitely deserves to be the greatest Christmas movie of all time.
Well, this is my top 5. It's Jonathan's top 5.
I know, but
I like a Christmas.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching.
I get that. Yeah.
Each year's
my big problem is I know you guys are probably gonna start storming the studio with torches and pitchforks after I say this, but I'm not an Elf fan, and I wish I could like it. My problem with that is not because it's terrible. It's not terrible. I think it's just overrated. Everyone hypes it up so much. And I just watched it, and there's nothing that could get me into it. And maybe it's because it's my top 5. I don't know.
Okay.
I was able to get into Wonderful Life, Home Alone, Christmas Story, but I just could not get into that.
I will say one thing is that the ending is really cheesy in Elf. It ends with a bunch of people singing Santa Claus is coming to town because they're trying to power up his sleigh, which is like a really cheesy ending, and it sounds like the end of a Disney Channel movie. But the comedy in Elf is just it's one of Will Ferrell's best movies. You have so many lines. Like you have "Son of a Nutcracker." You have the part where he's singing in the store. The candy cane food groups. There's just I can quote so many lines from that movie, and there's so many T-shirts and stuff made about that. Yeah. It's just so good.
And also, I'm not sure about the Home Alone 2 one, but you like Home Alone?
I do like Home Alone. I always think that the original is better than the sequel, just because when I watched Home Alone 2, I knew what was going to happen. I knew he was going to defeat the burglars, and I knew what he was about to do. Home Alone, when you watch it,
that's
the first
one. Yeah.
People didn't know what was coming, and it was just totally new. Home Alone 2, other than the fact that it's in New York and he's staying in a hotel and he's got some people in the hotel, it's the exact same thing, and it is with all the other movies. Kid doesn't like his family. Kid gets separated from his family. Yeah. Kid has to survive by himself. Kid wants his family back. Kid gets invaded by burglars. Kid stops burglars. Kid meets friend. Friend saves him from I think there's 5 of them. Because there was a new one made a couple years ago, but they're all 5 the same. So that's why Home Alone's the best. Is because it was the original that the other 4 ones were created out of.
I guess I don't have major problems with that list. I was afraid you were going to put Elf at number 1 at first.
Elf is definitely not a number 1 movie of all time. It's definitely a Christmas Story, which is very close to my heart.
Well, now it's time to move into our bad joke telling. I think I'm going to win. I think it's time to avenge my loss. Last time, I don't think Hanley picked a very fair winner of that. Neither of us laughed, but he said Jonathan. I guess it was his birthday. But now I'm gonna even the series 1-1. All right, it's the time. It's time for our Christmas bad joke telling. A lot of big rivalry here between the two of us. I personally feel like I had a shot to win last time, but apparently.
Fell short.
All right, let's.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Neither of us have
first.
laughed. Maybe today is the day. All right, so I get to tell the first joke. All right, what do you call an elf that sings?
I don't know.
A rapper.
That was just so bad. How was
I'm
Christmas?
gonna work my way up.
Okay. That was actually one of the jokes that I wrote down. I can't use that one now. That was like my safety joke since it's pretty not funny. Why did Santa bring 22 reindeers to Walmart with him?
I don't know.
What he wanted costed $20, and just in case it cost more, he brought some extra dough.
Mhm. That's cool. All right. I gotta compose myself before I tell my next joke. Where do polar bears vote?
Where did they vote?
Yes.
Like cast their ballot?
Mhm.
Let's see. I don't know.
The North Pole.
What did Adam say to his wife on December 24th?
I know this one. It's it is Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even get to say my joke that time.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Why are Christmas trees so fond of the past?
Because the presents beneath them.
Yeah, you don't
I
want
wrote that
Oh,
down.
man, I thought that was gonna be good.
All right. This one's gonna get you. You got me.
I'm a little like I don't know. This one better be good.
I can't-
Like
I can't
I'm getting a
tell
little
this
like.
I'm having trouble saying this one.
Hey, by the way, if he does laugh saying his joke, then it counts. Just so everyone knows.
Did you hear that the toilets at the North Pole were stolen recently?
Mhm.
Santa is trying to put whoever stole those toilets on the naughty list, but without any suspects, he has nothing to go on.
All right.
That's a laugh.
Is that a laugh, Hanley?
That was a laugh.
Hanley, what do you think?
That's how he laughs usually.
That's not how I
I
laugh.
mean, how you just laugh.
Well, that wasn't even from a joke.
That was a joke.
What you just said there was a joke. That's not. I don't laugh like that.
Half a laugh, half a laugh.
Half.
Half
Okay.
of a laugh.
All right, half of a laugh. All right. So it's at 1/2 to 1. All right.
Wait, when did I laugh?
No, I'm sorry.
One half to
1
zero.
half to 0. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. What does Christmas and a cat lost in the desert have in common? What does Christmas and a cat lost in the desert have in
A
common?
cat lost in the desert?
Yeah. What do they have in common?
I don't know.
They both have Sandy Claus.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I mean, that's your end game right now?
No, it's not. I still got 3 more, man.
Come on. How is Christmas just like a day at the office?
I don't know.
You do all the work, but then the fat guy with the suit gets all the credit. You know how that is
But,
sometimes.
yes. All right. Why did Rudolph have a bad report card?
Hmm?
He went down in history.
Nope, I'm not laughing at that.
Dang it.
Alright, well I only have one more, but I'll just think of one on the spot here in a second. How did Darth Vader know what Luke got him for Christmas?
I don't know.
He felt his presence.
That's cool. Why did the Christmas tree go to the barber?
I don't know.
He needed to be trimmed.
Okay. Well, this is the last one that I can think of. What reindeer got excused from the dinner table? Rude off.
Okay.
I just can't
Alright.
put that on the spot.
Hey,
That's
that's
my
not
hand.
bad for on the spot.
How many you got
Alright,
left?
I just got one.
So if I don't laugh at this, I get
And
the
you can't like not listen. You have to like try to figure out the meaning of this one, right?
Okay.
How did the ornament get addicted to Christmas?
Let's see. What does an ornament do? It hangs on a trees. Wait, addicted to what?
Christmas.
Christmas? I don't know.
He was hooked on trees his whole life.
No.
I feel like I still, that
I
was not a lie.
definitely heard you go under your
Okay,
breath.
Jonathan is the winner. I do have to give credit to Christian for guessing one of the Jonathan's jokes, but
Yeah. It wasn't about
not.
guessing the punchline, it was just about not laughing. Well, I think that's all we have for today, everybody.
Alright.
So, everybody have a Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah, whatever you choose to celebrate. And we'll see you next year here on One on One. Hope you enjoy your holidays with your family. And thank you for watching.